Gender-based violence is one of the most common human rights violations in the world of work. It can affect any worker, but women are mostly vulnerable due to unequal power relations. It is even worse among young workers, especially ladies who are exposed to sexual, verbal, psychological, and physical abuses. Cultural and sometimes religious orientation embolden stereotypes that construct gender roles that are mainly founded on dominance of patriarchy. These stereotypes have been observed to disadvantage women. Because people are raised in societies that are conditioned to disadvantage women, it becomes relatively easy for retrogressive social norms to find their way into the workplaces. In the workplace, young people and women get an equal pay for equal work, even with the best qualifications. The 2020 Global Gender Gap reports indicated that it would take another 100 years to achieve gender equality based on the current rate of progress. Such a long time. In the meantime, women continue to experience discrimination in the workplace. Studies show that 23% of women at work have faced sexual harassment. Only 8% of them have reported it. 43% of mothers faced maternity discrimination. 1 in 8 employers say they would be reluctant to hire a woman who they think may go on to have children. 55% of women in senior leadership positions have experienced sexual harassment. Hiring managers are 13% more likely to click on a male candidate's application than a female's. Women are twice as likely as men to have been mistaken for someone in a more junior position. Discrimination can be subtle, like when someone mistakenly assumes a female co-worker is more junior than who they really are. The SADC gender policy recognizes gender equality as a fundamental human right and an integral part of regional integration, economic growth, and social development. SADC's member states' commitment to gender equality is demonstrated through accession to and ratification of frameworks that promote women's human rights, such as the Convention on Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, CEDAW. All SADC member states have ratified ILO Conventions 100, that's on equal remuneration, and 111 on discrimination, employment, and remuneration. While this is commendable, the ITUC Africa urges governments to do more in actually implementing the ratified protocols. On June 21, 2019, the ILO's International Labour Conference adopted the Centenary Declaration on the Future of Work, expressing a clear commitment to a world of work free from violence and harassment. On the same day, the Centenary Conference brought this commitment to life with the adoption of the Violence and Harassment Convention number 190 and Recommendation number 206. ITUC Africa urges all governments to ratify Convention 190 and take progressive steps to support unions in addressing violence and inequalities in the workplace. A violence-free world of work is possible. A culture of equality in a workplace environment helps everyone, regardless of their gender, to advance in their career. It is a powerful multiplier of innovation and growth, and innovation translates to economic potential. If people have equal opportunities and feel a sense of belonging, they are powered to innovate even more, creating a positive multiplier effect. Gender equality benefits everyone. Trade unions can contribute effectively to addressing the gender inequality in the workplace by, among other things, doing the following things: developing and implementing a trade union policy on gender equality, promoting through collective bargaining means inclusive wage setting to realize equal pay for equal work, remaining steadfast and active gender equality advocates and champions at workplaces, communities, and the polity, empowering women and youth through exposure to education and training opportunities, undertaking actions including affirmative actions and quota allocations for women and young workers into trade union leadership and decision-making positions, and continuing to work with other progressive organizations at various levels to promote gender equality. Gender equality isn't just an ethical imperative, it is a human right and a social justice issue. Gender equality means being fair to both men and women so that together we can collectively improve our societies. Everyone wins with gender equality.